Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys. This time we've got the Transformers Takara Tomy Legends 51 Autobot Doublecross. Yes, that's right. Gone back in time. Picked this guy up. Now, you know from the other videos where I went to the TF Nation and I picked up the Titans Return, the Legends version of both Cup and Hot Rod for their Target Masters. Now, the one I could not find at the show was this guy. Now, this guy was a little bit more than I would have wanted to have paid, but that will turn. There is a balance to the force where I got Twin Twist and Top Spin relatively cheap, and Windblade to obtain their versions of the Target Masters, so I complete the full set of 6 that appear in the Rebirth trilogy. But they're probably thinking, this crazy guy. Now, I did originally have the original. Well, he's released as Twinferno in the Hasbro line, but the proper name in the Takara line. See, the differences are, this one is more based on the original toy. The red eyes on the dragon heads, like so there. And the eye visor is like a lighter blue compared to a darker blue. And the head itself, the robot underneath, I'll just show you like this. No paint on the, Titan Master Daboru, as he is in the Hasbro release. He'll always be Doublecross, not Twinferno. Twinferno, to me, is a character from the Robots in Disguise 2015 toy line. Should have been in the show. There's like 4 characters from that toy line that were toys only, that weren't in the show. Absolute insanity. I think in the show could have been better. So that's them. You can do a few details here. There is another cosmetic change where underneath this section, which I'll show you when he's in Dragon Mode, we can insert the Target Master, whereas you cannot do that on the Hasbro version. You cannot attach the Target Master in that area. There's pegs here, pegs here, pegs here, pegs here. Well, let's get that version out the way. So I got him for this little guy, Haywire. Now, this is Blur's Target Master. Absolutely, really wanted this. I had, like I said, already picked up the red versions, and I picked up Recoil and Firebolt with the Takara Legends versions of Hot Rod and Cup. And what they didn't do, they did not release Haywire with their version of Blur. They put 4 of those Autobot Target Masters, Haywire being one of them, in other characters that they weren't originally paired with. Oh, what a confusion, what a confusion. And they never actually released, I think it was Fracas and I want to say Nightstick, but now I'm thinking, did they release Nightstick in a different toy? Nightstick's a bit one of those confusing ones. There's like an Autobot version or a Decepti-Con version, or is it the same guy? We don't know. I don't think they even know either. So I got it for this guy, and this guy is paired with this guy, Blur. So I'll be putting this Haywire with my Studio Series Blur, finally completing the Target Master version. That's the one I had as a kid, so it seemed wrong to not get Haywire. I did pay a little bit more than I would have wanted on Doublecross, but as I said before, didn't pay too much on Top Spin, didn't pay too much on Twin Twist and or Windblade. Surprisingly, because those ones are actually really expensive to get hold of, like he was. But I got this from a Hong Kong seller. It wasn't too bad. It was bad, but it wasn't too bad. Just to obtain this little figure. But I will be keeping the, well, I think it was actually the first Monster Bot I got when I got the Hasbro version, but now I've got the last version of this Monster Bot to go with the other 2. Now, like with these characters, these were actually a 2-pack, and I've got the Hasbro head on my Republic, so I think it's a better head. All 3 of their headmasters are in fact repurposed battle beasts. Look at that. This one is, I can't remember the Japanese name. I think he's called it Leo White or White Lion or something really original. But to me, he's Pirate Lion from the old Battle Beast days, not a Beast Former. They are Transformers characters. They appear in the Headmasters show, like these 3 characters do. But they're not actually Headmasters in that show, but funny enough, they are Headmasters in this toy line. They do have a rather beaten up Powerhouse Mouse, so you can see a size comparison from original Beast Former and or Battle Beast with the repurposed head on Doublecross here. I think interesting to get him there as well. And funny thing is, in what I noticed when I was looking up where to find this, they actually repurposed Haywire in the Japanese continuity to be this guy's sister. Now, I can't remember her name now. It's like probably Lioness White or something. So interesting. You can actually get two characters out of this Haywire. So if you wanted to get the representation of Haywire and her, you'd have to buy two of this now harder to get hold of Transformers Legends character. All three of them were a character from Beastformers, or Battle Beasts if you please. I finally got the 6th Autobot Target Master to go with the others that are coming out. Again, as you know, I've given one of them to Crosshairs, and he's currently holding the other two. Literally, they're pegged into him for point blank and whenever they ever announce Sure Shot. Articulation wise, yeah, much this as you would expect from this type of figure of its age. All the issues that you'd get from this mould that have appeared on numerous versions, they all have this horrible foot thing down here. But it is a fun toy. When you transform it, he's super easy to transform. It's one of the easiest transformers you can transform. But it is a little bit fun. It is fun to do, and there's not really many ways you can break it. So it's child safe. A child could do it, literally with their eyes closed. Well, let's not delay. Let's get him in dragon mode. And here we have the two-headed dragon transformation. Really super easy to transform. But like I said on these things don't clip in. He is rather annoying to stand in dragon mode, if I'm honest. You can't sort of have many fun poses with him due to this horrible section here. And what the Hasbro version can't do is, you can have slot Haywire in there, like a gun, so you can have him when he's flying, so you've got a gun blasting in flight mode, or if he's walking you can shoot people on the chest section there. Also with his firing, breathing dragon heads. Now, Haywire takes the place of this accessory, which comes with a Hasbro one, and for the sake of not wanting to be disarmed, I've nicked this one from the Hasbro one. This will be his, and Haywire will be Blur's. Let's get him target mastered up. His original partner, Blur. So again, these things are super easy to transform. I actually think these little target masters are vastly superior to the ones that they did I think they're called Action Masters now, from the Siege line. They're just better, they're more articulated, they're more fun to transform as well. Well, that's Blur complete, and that is this version, Doublecross, also complete, because we'll have this weapon. See the different paint jobs. I'll get the other one out. I'm not going to transform this one, but you can see not as many paint apps happened on the Hasbro version, and you can actually add more bits to this guy if you want to. You can slot another gun in there if you wish, whereas this one can't have it. Well, what do you think? Did you pick up just the Hasbro versions? Are you like the Hasbro versions purist? Did you pick up Doublecross to give a Blur the Haywire to complete that figure? What do you think? Just tell me in the comments how you displayed yours, how you got yours. Well, let's say, is your Repugnus, has it got the Hasbro head or the Takara head on it? How do you have yours? I'll see you guys and girls in the next video.